What's poppin', family? It is terachantelle 1016. The goddess was born, okay? And we outside with it. I had to take this episode, this podcast session outdoors to connect with nature, just to dedicate our born day to this episode. I'm super excited. We've been rocking for about 2 years now, rocking strong, and we only gonna get stronger from here. I appreciate you for sticking with your girl, for holding me down, for supporting and loving me, and I just wanna thank you. Today, the goddess was born. Let me tell you that it is my born day, 10/16/1994. We are 26 years young, and I want to dedicate this podcast and letting you guys know what I learned this year. This year is such an eye-opening experience for all of us, and I took so much nuggets, y'all, so I can't wait to share everything that I learned this year that I am in chapter 26. I am 26. I am 26. And I'm only getting wiser, and I'm truly only getting younger. I feel so young. I feel so vibrant. I feel so free. I feel so willing and ready for life. Whatever God has in store for me, whatever God has planned for me, I am ready. And what I learned this year to start with is saying that we are young instead of old. Society has placed this stigma of saying that we are old after we tell our age. In reality, when you are still breathing, you are still growing, you are still flourishing, so you are young. But of course, they want to tell you that you old so you can stop what you're doing, so you don't tackle the limitless possibilities that are within inside of you that God intended you to do. You can accomplish anything at any age, so do not set yourself back. Do not put a requirement, an age requirement. Do not put standards over your life. That is society feeding you lies. Don't listen to it. And that's another thing that I learned, that society is a big old liar. The government is a big fat liar. And if they won't smoke, please, I really don't want beef. But I just got my third eye open, okay? And I'm fully aware and I'm fully equipped of what they trying to feed us every day, and I'm not with it. I think that the media tells us lies. I understand who controls the media, because who controls the media controls the masses. So they want to keep us on such a lower frequency. They want to keep us dumbing ourselves down in fear. In reality, God did not intend us to live this life and not breathe. God does not want us to live this life suffocating ourselves and being away from our loved ones, staying 6 feet. That is not the way God intended us to live, and that's what I feel in my spirit. And I truly am so grateful for each and every day. It's all about being healthy. I feel like once you stay ready, you really don't gotta get ready. And I've been fully prepared for quarantine, so I wasn't at such a big shock. It didn't really faze me much because I had the mindset. And that's another thing. Mindset is so important. The way you think, the way you interact with people. I realized that if you continue to study, you are going to be ahead of the game. No one is going to tell you how you should live your life, because you understand the standards and you understand the requirements that you have on your life because you listen to you. So you have to educate yourself. You cannot wait for someone to teach you things. We are in 2020. The limitless opportunities, the limitless resources that are out there for us, seek it. I am so excited when I learn something new. I am constantly reading. I'm constantly trying to indulge in knowledge because I understand knowledge is power. So if you continue to have downloads within yourself, continue to listen, you continue to question everything, I question everything, because when something is not right, it's usually not right. So it's okay to listen to you. It's okay to follow your intuitions and not what the media is telling you. The media is placed here to put fear on you, put you in this box as a consumer. They do not want you to produce a magnificent life for yourself. They want you to be consumed in what they're telling you and be addicted to the entertainment realm. Learning that, that this escapism is so real that we tend to escape from our reality. And if we really love our life, we will constantly be minding our own business and constantly trying to learn about us every single day. Every single day. And that's just the path that I'm on with self-love. I truly love myself. I truly am so proud of me, how far I have came. And I still have so much growing to do, but I know when different obstacles come my way now, I just be hopping over it. I'm like, you know what? Test me all you want, because I'm going to pass every test. It's really about your attitude in life. And I have a very positive outlook on life. I have such a childlike spirit with the old soul. And it makes me so free. It makes me laugh a lot. If you laugh, you gonna live longer. And you already know they don't want you to laugh out here. They don't want you to be great right now. So this is the best time to laugh off the pain. Life is too short. And realizing that life is too short, why am I going to take this seriously? Like, at all. I'm just passing through. And then I know the next destination is going to be even better. But I cannot take this life seriously. I feel like if I could name a genre for my life, it would be comedy. I am low-key a comedian, I be cracking myself up and I laugh majority of my days. And then of course, trust me, we're all gonna have sad moments, but I'm never gonna have a sad day. That's impossible. Don't be afraid to cry. Let that shit out. You need to let that out, them toxins out of you, because then you're gonna be free, and then you gotta keep it G after. I don't hold grudges. I don't hold on to things. If I gotta cry, trust me, I'ma cry, let it out, pop my lashes off, and then keep it moving. You feel me? Keep it G after that. But it's all about thinking logical, having a logical mindset. I'm not on an emotional wave. I'm very emotional, intelligent in how I handle things and how I interact with people. I'm not tapped into my emotions. I still have empathy for others and I understand how they feel. But with my feelings, I'm able to tap into a logical side and think logical about every situation, and learning from different situations and trying to realize, how can I grow from this? How can I get better from this so this doesn't happen again? All I can control is me. All I can do is control my attitude and how I perceive this life. And I try to be positive. That's just, honestly, I don't even try to be positive. That's just the way my mind works. Like it's not like, I gotta force myself to be positive. I literally see the glass half full all the time. I don't see it half empty. I see it half full. I see the lessons from obstacles. I see the lessons from opportunities. I see the lesson from everything, and it's always a blessing. And realizing that when a door closes, that is God protecting you. Don't question it. Just thank God. And in this journey, in this time, and in this year, I just have developed such a solid relationship with God. God is my G. God. And you know what? And God is within us all. I have stripped away from my ego. I have surrendered to my calling in life and being obedient to where God is leading me. This ain't me, y'all. This is all God, and I have to give all the praise to God in this journey. I'm so thankful where God is leading me, And I'm going to continue to follow God's footsteps. I'm going to continue to answer the call when God calls me every trip. And when an opportunity arises for you, show up, because another opportunity will come from it. You don't know where God is sending you to be, but if you are too scared to answer the call, if you are too busy living in fear, then you can never obtain your blessing. God has a blessing in store for you every single day, but it's the way you look at life. It's the way you rewire your thinking and train your mind to think positive, to think of the opportunities and the lessons from each obstacle that comes your way. This journey, we're all in it together, especially this journey of Corona. I feel like it's not going anywhere. I feel like it's truly to control us, for us not to have this human to human connection. And I refuse. You feel me? I refuse to live my life in fear. I refuse to be a puppet that they playing with me. I refuse to be a pawn on the chess. So this has pushed me to be independent. I already had a very independent mindset, but now it ain't no going back. It's now or never. You control your destiny. You cannot put your destiny in anybody else's hands. It's up to you. It's up to you. Realizing the route I need to go in to be independent. That means I gotta put my money where my mouth is. And when I say be independent, that doesn't mean you got to do everything yourself and being scared to ask for help. I understand that it takes a team, it takes an empire to build this legacy. Everybody has their roles. Everybody just needs to play their part and follow suit. And I'm so willing and able to have a team. I'm so willing and ready for anything that life throws at us. Truly, as a creator, as an independent creator, you want full ownership. You should not want to be a product and then you just getting a little check, a little coin, and you don't have nothing to show for it. You don't even own your name. Half of these times they glamorize this entertainment industry, but these people don't even own their masters, own their own names. They are getting finessed, signing their name to a contract. And realizing, doing my research on the entertainment world, doing my research on Hollywood, that ain't for me, baby. That is not for me. And what's for me is to teach. What is for me is to empower my people. What is for me is truly doing the call that God has placed on me. You know, they have made it seem like the only route a black person to get money is to be in the entertainment industry. You know what? That's not it. We are creators. We are business owners. We are leaders. We are thinkers. We are so much more than just being a product, than just being a puppet. And realizing this year has taught me my worth. I know my worth. I know what I bring to the table. I know my value. And when you know your value in this life, you move different. You brag different because you are the bag. You don't chase the bag. You are the bag. So they got to come correct when they dealing with you, when they approaching you, because your worth, because you have respect and self morals and values for yourself. And you're not going to sell yourself out, and you're not going to sell yourself short. But this year has taught me my value. I know what I bring to the table. I know how great of an asset I am to any opportunity I come. And I know if I'm not there, the energy not going to be right. You feel me? That's how confident you got to be with yourself. That you know if you not there, they missing out. You not missing out. They missing out. Because you bring the energy, your energy. It's about your energy. And the reason why I have such upbeat energy, so much energy, so excited about life is because I'm doing what I love every day. From creating to producing to writing to having an honest dialogue to interviewing to doing bag talk to doing take the lead, royal purpose, wherever I have to be at today, I'm doing it. And trust me, you still gotta hustle out here. When I tell you, as being independent, you still gotta hustle because you're not getting any handouts. You gotta go get it. So it's okay to have a little side hustle to invest it right back into your business. Don't let this social media fool you thinking it's a bad thing to get a side hustle just to invest it right back in itself. You know, realizing that the legacy is the most important thing. It's about your legacy. It's really about your legacy. What do you want people to say about you when it's your time is up? You need to have people speaking life over you. You need to speak life into others. And that is the way this life has to be. It's not all about materialistic things for me. Honestly, I can care less, to be real, about what anybody got, how much money they got. It's about what your spirit looking like, what your spiritual bank account looking like. That is what matters the most. And that's what we need to put deposits in, is our spiritual bank account. Because I tell y'all this all the time, you can't take none of that stuff with you. So if that's your focus, that is just a terrible way to live this life. You have to live it with meaning, doing service, and on purpose. The only reason why I move is because I move on purpose. If it doesn't relate to my purpose, then I'm not gonna do it. It doesn't resonate with my spirit. And realizing with the entertainment realm, I'm only doing things that has meaning, that's uplifting the culture, that's showing our excellence, and that is dealing with my purpose. I'm not gonna just be a puppet. I'm not gonna just be a product, and I'm not going to do anything that makes us look less than our truest self. I'm riding so hard for my people. I pray that y'all riding as hard for me that I'm riding for y'all. This year has taught me how much I love myself. And when I tell you I love myself, that means I love my queens and I love my kings. And I realize how powerful we are, the royalty we have, our history. Do your history, do your research. They're not going to teach you about your history. They don't want you to know your truth. They want you to think that you came from slavery, and that's not where you came from. You are much more than that. You are beautiful. You need to know that in your melanin skin, baby. Being melanin, you are connected to the source. You are connected to the sun. And that is what radiates you. And that's gold. Your skin is gold. This year has taught me how great we are, and the work that I want to do and dedicate my life to making my people informed on who they are, their worth, dealing with self-love, being knowledgeable of their truth and knowledge of self, letting them control their reality and control their destiny, and cutting out the middleman. We don't need the middleman no more. We don't need to beg anybody for anything. So that is what I want us to realize more than ever in 2020, that we need each other. We need unity. But we can really cut out the middleman if we work together. If we put our money up, if we put our money where our mouth is, but we got to spend differently, and we got to stop being consumers. Why is it that we give all of our money to other cultures, other races? We can't even keep our money in our culture for less than 2 hours. What type of sense is that? So we need to be educated about finance. We need to be educated off of self and have our dollars circulate in the community. And the only way we can have it circulate in the community is if we work together and we build something, we own something, and having that ownership is what truly matters. This year has taught me patience, to enjoy the flowers, to have patience with my brothers, to have patience with my sisters, to have patience with myself, to be gentle with myself. I'm not going to be perfect, and that's not my intentions at all. I'm here to be a student of life. I'm here to grow. I'm here to gain insight and share everything that I have learned. I'm not going to keep this knowledge within me and hoard it. I'm going to share it with other people. I'm going to share it with the youth. I'm going to share it with my peers, because that is what we have to do. It's all about being of service, giving back, and not taking this life so seriously. We gotta laugh more. We gotta love more. And we just gotta have this childlike spirit about ourselves. I try to keep this childlike spirit throughout my day, realizing that life is too short to just not be playful, to not be joyful all the time. I'm very passionate about my people and about knowledge, but I can communicate it in such a loving and joking way that easy to understand. And I feel like we make things so difficult when life is so easy, life is so simple, and we just gotta enjoy it, man. I'm just passing through, and I'm gonna make the best of it while I'm here. I'm gonna make a name for myself while I'm here. I'm gonna shake up the block while I'm here. I'm gonna shift mindsets while I'm here. I'm gonna take the blinders off while I'm here. I'm gonna change people's thought process while I'm here. I'm gonna change myself, rebuild myself, love myself, and focus on myself while I'm here. Because when I focus on myself, now I can pour into others and speak life into others. And that's the way of life right there. When you put so much into yourself, now you're gonna have so much more time and love and opportunity to pour into other people. I'm so thankful for this life. I'm truly in gratitude. I'm truly in love with where God is leading me, with the pathway God is taking me. I feel like we are so successful. I feel like I am so successful. I put my money where my mouth is. I stay true to myself. I stand on integrity. I stand on morals. And I stand firm on my beliefs. And I put God first with all my endeavors. I can never lose. I can never lose. And this year has taught me that we are winners. We are lovers. And unity is powerful. Self-love is the best love. Self-love is that perfect love. Learning about myself, I still have so much to do. I got so much to accomplish. Chapter 26, we gonna make history. We getting up there in age, but we getting younger in the soul. We getting younger as the days go by. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, I'm just in complete gratitude and complete thankful. Every time anyone asks me how I'm feeling, blessed. I'm feeling so blessed. I'm feeling so blessed of where God is taking me and where we're headed. Continue to rock with your girl. Continue to support your girl, because I support you. I'm going hard for you. I love you and I need you, and I'm not afraid to tell you that. Because that's when you put your ego aside. That's when you put your pride aside and realizing that we need each other. I have stripped away from my ego. I have surrendered to the call. It's not about me. I'm being of service, and I'm just doing my duty here. And I hope it pays off, and I know it will. Thank you so much for tuning into another Take the Lead podcast episode. It's terachantelle. We gotta breathe more. We gotta just take moments to cherish life and to cherish our family and to cherish each and every moment. This life is so delicate, so let's treat it as such. We are a diamond, and it's okay to add pressure, apply pressure on them. You know, you a diamond, so you tough, you rock solid. Stay solid out here. I love you. terachantelle is 26, baby. And we only going up. Now I'm gonna meet you at the top. Peace.